Capricorns, how y'all doing? What it do, baby? I am coming through to do a bonus reading for you. It is Virgo season, Earth sign season. So I'm doing all the Earth signs. And right now, it's on you, Capricorn. I'm going to try to get to Taurus next. I don't know, my phone been acting up with the storage. So I may have to take a little break until I could get the storage freed up here. But we're going to try to get through this as quick as possible. Baby, when I was pulling cards flying out, I started saying, the more money, the more fucking problems. Baby, the Pentacles are out here. You got the Queen of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. We all know the Pentacles are you. The Pentacles are the Virgos, the Capricorns, and the Tauruses. Yes, it's all about the Benjamins. It's all about the money. It's all business, strictly business with the Earth signs. They get to the bag. So yeah, I got the more money, the more problems. And we all know, the more money you acquire, the more fucking problems you acquire. And that's what I'm getting with you, Capricorn. Let me go on and pause this. Yes, the more money you acquire, the more problems you acquire. I don't know. Capricorns, are you B.I.G. fans? I got another B.I.G. song too. You're nobody until somebody gets rid of you. I don't know. I feel like somebody got dropped like a hot potato. I don't know. But let me first of all say that I cuss, Capricorn. I cuss like a sailor. So if cursing is something that you prefer not to entertain, if cursing is something that offends you, please return to Tarot Universe to find a tarot reader that is more suited to your liking, because I'm still going to fucking do it. I'm passionate about my shit, and it may just come out in a vulgar way. So please return to Tarot Universe if cursing offends you. I want to make sure that you are getting the most out of your reading, how you want to get it, okay? As always, take what resonates. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I am not offended. If it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate. I just encourage you to take the messages that resonate and leave the rest for who it may be for. Let me also say that sometimes the messy shit will come out in your reading. It's never to offend you. It's never to belittle you, talk down to you, or anything like that. That is the last thing I want to do, is belittle or offend anybody. But somebody got to be able to tell us the truth. It's for our better good. Yeah, it's for our better good. Because if we don't hear the truth, if we don't take a look at our shit, we stay stuck. We stay unhealed, unevolved, repeating patterns, making the same mistakes over and over again. And then you wondering why shit ain't working out the way you want it to work out. It's because of your mindset. You have to be able to change your mind, to change your perspective, so that you can get a different result. It's never to offend you again. It's never to belittle anyone. Yes, this is all about your mindset, how you're looking at things, your perspective. You know, where do you need to tweak things? Where do you need to, change things? Where do you need to look at things differently? Where do you need to do things differently? Basically, where do you need to do things differently? Yes, I get messages through music. So if you ever hear me playing a song, trying to sing a song, go on and listen to that song. It's not for nothing. It's definitely for something. The Holy Spirit is trying to convey something to you through that song. I may also get a movie. I already got The Color Purple, and then I got Wakanda Forever. Yeah, we'll get into that. Yeah, and I may just bring up a situation that's going on with someone else, or a situation going on in the world that may relate to what Spirit is trying to convey. Either way, tap on in and take what resonates. Always take what resonates and leave what doesn't. It may not be for you. It's for another Capricorn. I'm talking to different Capricorns here. Sun, moon, rising, wherever Capricorn may be in your chart. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate you for watching. If you have not, please subscribe to this channel. Please share, please like, please comment. I would so appreciate the interaction, baby. Yes. But yeah, oh man, I was shuffling and all types of music and messages kept coming to me. So the first song I had was More Money, More Problems, and that's with Mace and B.I.G. It had Diddy in it as well. And that's just simple and plain. The more money you get, the more problems you have. Yeah. The more taxes you pay, the more responsibilities and obligations you have. And this came out twice. This came out while I was shuffling. The Ten of Wands is all about heavy responsibilities, heavy obligations, and burdens. Yes. Heavy responsibilities, obligations, and burdens. Problems. Yeah. And we all know, Capricorn, you're the GOAT. The greatest of all time. Always climbing that ladder of success. Yeah. The more you climb, the more you have to tackle, the more you have to go through. Yeah. And shit. Like I said, you're built for it. You're the greatest of all time. You could tackle any challenge that comes your way. Yes. What else did I get? And then I got B.I.G. You're nobody until nobody gets rid of you. I'm not going to say what the actual song says, but if you know the song, you already know what it is. Yeah, you're nobody until somebody gets rid of you. So I don't know. You know, people treat you like you're nobody, you know, while you're in their life, or while you're alive. I'll say that. While you're alive, or while you're in somebody's life, they treat you like nobody. But once you're not there, then they start to miss you. Yeah. Yeah, then they realize what it was when you were in their life. Yeah. What else did I get? And then I got Diana Ross. I'm coming up. I want the world to know. Yeah, I feel like you're coming up. You're coming out about something. You want the world to know. It could be a project that you're coming up on, or a project you're coming out about. Your sexuality. I don't know. Take it as it resonates. But Diana said, I'm coming up. I want the world to know. I feel like you want the world to know, Capricorn, that you are coming up. You're coming out. You're doing it big. Yes, indeed. What else did I get? Then I got Mace. Tell me what you want from me. Take a look at what you see. Yeah, he said, tell me what you want from me. Take a look at what you see. Let me know if this right here is something that you want. Something you could handle. Yeah. Then I got Drew Hill. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you need. Tell me if it ain't good enough for you, babe. Yeah. Then I got DMX. Tell me what you want from me. Yeah. I feel like you want somebody to tell you, Capricorn, tell you what do they want from you? What do they need from you? Yeah. Yes, indeed. Yeah. I don't know. Then I just got the feeling like somebody got dropped like a hot potato. Yeah. Like somebody walked out of somebody's life. Yeah. Because then I got the color purple when Silly said, until you do right by me, everything you think about is gonna fail. Yeah. Yeah, she told Mister, until you do right by me, ain't nothing gonna work out for you. I mean, you done treated me like shit. Now I'm leaving. Now I'm gone. Which is what I was saying in the beginning, you know? They don't appreciate you until you're gone. They don't appreciate you until you're gone, Capricorn. And that's unfortunate. Yeah. So until they do right by you, Capricorn, ain't nothing gonna work out for them. What else did I get? Oh, and then I said I had got Wakanda Forever, Queen Mother, because we got the Queen Capricorn, the Queen of Pentacles in the middle, which is you, Capricorn. We all know queens are mother energy, wife energy, is female energy. So I just started thinking about Queen Mother from Wakanda Forever. And you know, that was so sad, you know, that she got killed in that movie. Yeah. trying to protect her country, you know, trying to do what was right for her country. Yeah, she lost her life. Yeah. And now I'm just thinking about that whole Notorious B.I.G. song, You're nobody until you're not around anymore. Somebody misses you, Capricorn. Yeah, somebody misses you, or you miss somebody now that they're not around anymore. You know, take it as it resonates. But yeah, that's how we starting this thing out. That's how we starting this thing out. The more money, the more problems. Baby, let's go on and see what it be. So while I was shuffling, the Ten of Wands came out. It came out again. And then the something else came out after that. What was it? Hold on, what was it? Sorry, it was the Six of Pentacles. So the Ten of Wands came out and the Six of Pentacles came out. So the Ten of Wands, like I said, speaks a lot about burdens, heavy obligations, heavy responsibilities, and sometimes you got to get somebody else to fucking do it. Because the Six of Pentacles came out right after that, and that's all about giving back to your community, sharing your wealth, charity, GoFundMes, and like I said, Pentacles is you. So I don't know, I feel like money could be a burden, you know, Capricorn. You want to give back, you want to GoFundMe everybody, you want to give charity to everybody, but that's a burden. That's a burden on your finances. I always say you got to be careful, you know, with your giving, because takers don't know when to stop taking. So you got to know when to stop giving, because yeah, then shit becomes a burden. And I feel like that's what the fuck is going on. Shit is becoming a burden. People don't know when to stop taking, Capricorn. So you got to know when to stop giving. Yeah, that's simple and plain. That's how we starting this thing out. Let's get into some oracles. We got gifted out here. Fertility, creativity, growth, and space. Baby, if you don't use your gifts and talents to manifest your goals, your dreams, and your desires, baby, now is the time. Yeah, to use your gifts and your talents to manifest. Yeah, fertility is here. I get fertility in two ways. I get ovulation, pregnancy. Yeah, we got Queen Mother here. Mother, this is mother energy. We got a page card here. This is children energy. Yeah, so I feel like you could be conceiving, Capricorn. You could be conceiving, or you could be giving birth to your goals, your ideas. Like I said in the beginning, I feel like you're coming out about something and you want the world to know. I feel like it's big. It's something big that you are embarking on, and you're coming out about it. Yeah, you're growing. You're growing. Yeah. And give yourself time and space. Yeah, everything's not going to happen overnight. You got to have a little patience. It's going to be some bumps in the road. There's going to be some challenges. But like I said, you're built for this, Capricorn. You're built for this. You know how to overcome those challenges and those bumps in the road. Yes, next we got renewal. So with renewal, we got rhythm, healing, and rest. It's time for some rest. It's time for some healing. Rhythm, meditation. You got meditation over here. It's time for a new thing, baby. It's time for a reset. Most definitely. It's time for some meditation, some routine, some breath, some quiet, some peace. So with meditation, I always get like yoga, doing yoga, taking meditation classes or courses. Praying is meditation. I'm not sure what your religion is, but yeah, praying, chanting, that's all meditation. Even going to the gym is meditation, just to blow off some steam, some anger. Maybe you're angry about some shit, Capricorn, that's got you in a rage. Yeah, going to the gym could help you blow off that steam. Yeah, like I said, I don't know what your religion is. Praying is always a plus. Taking courses to learn meditation. Like I said, we got a page card here. That's all about learning. Going back to school or something. Yeah. Yeah, just doing yoga, you know, breathing. Yeah. All right, let's go on and get into this message. So we got the Tower here. This is all about resisting change. Capricorn, are you resisting some change? It's time to let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Yeah, it's time to drop some of that baggage and let it go. Stop resisting change. Yeah. Because with the chariot here, baby, it's time to move on. It's time to move on. Yeah. It's gonna take some strength. It's gonna take some willpower for you to move on. It's time to take action. Yeah. Be brave and move on. I feel like some shit needs to hit the fan that you're resisting. Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta let the shit hit the fan. You gotta let the shit hit the fan and let the building come a crumbling down. I always get the Twin Towers when I talk about the Tower card, the devastation that happened. You know, sometimes devastation is necessary so that it can open our eyes to the truth. Yeah. So that it can open our eyes to the truth. So that we get those revelations. So Capricorn, don't be afraid to let this shit hit the fan. Don't be afraid to let that tower come on down. Yes, it has to be revealed. It has to be shown to you so that you can learn from your mistakes. Yeah, so that you can learn from your mistakes and move on stronger and wiser with clarity and insight. Yeah. Awakening. It's time for awakening. It's time to use that willpower and that strength with this chariot, Capricorn, and move on. Because look, baby, you got the 9 of Cups in here. This is all about contentment and satisfaction. I promise you, once you move on, once you let the shit hit the fan, once you see that light at the end of the tunnel, you will be so content. You will be so content. You will be so satisfied. Yeah. The 9 of Cups talks about your wishes being fulfilled. It talks about your dreams coming true. It talks about happiness, cheer, joy, fulfillment, optimism, contentment. Yeah. As long as you keep your head to the sky, you can win. As long as you keep your head to the sky, Capricorn, you can win. Yeah. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of change. Change is good. Let the shit hit the fan. I'm not sure what this is about, Capricorn, but let the shit hit the fan. Let the tower come down. Yes, it's devastating. Yes, it's painful. Yes, it's hurtful. But the revelations and the clarity and the insight that you will receive is far more better. Yeah, it's time to move on. You have the strength. You have the willpower. It's time to be brave. Your happiness and contentment is waiting for you. Yes, indeed. All right, let's get on over here to the Queen Mother that's in the middle of this entire spread. So with Queens, like I said, it's female energy. Mother energy, wife energy, grandmother, sister. Yeah, it's female energy. It is the Queen of Pentacles, which is you, Capricorn. This is the breadwinner. Yeah, this is the breadwinner. So Capricorn, I feel like I'm talking to the feminine Capricorns in the collective. You are the breadwinner. You're making everything fucking happen. Yeah. With the Queen of Pentacles, I always get single mother, widow, or maybe having a spouse that's just not pulling their weight. What's that movie, Crooklyn? Crooklyn, the Spike Lee movie, Crooklyn. It was about a mother and a father, and they had 5 kids, and she was a teacher, and the father was a struggling musician, and you know, times were hard, and everything fell on her. Yeah. And again, oh, that's sad that the mother passed away at the end of that movie. She got ill and passed away. I don't know, Capricorn. I'm picking up on an ill mother. I'm picking up on a protective mother that may have got wounded while protecting her territory. Yeah, I'm just picking up on some type of female energy that may be ill, that may have an illness, or that may have gotten caught in the crossfire of protecting her territory, her throne. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, so I hope everything, you know, is okay with Capricorns. Or Capricorn, this could be you. Like I said, Pentacles is you. I feel like Be careful, you know, while you're protecting what's yours, protecting your territory. Or I'm picking up on maybe an illness, Capricorn, that you may be battling. But again, with this chariot here, you have willpower. You have to be brave. You have strength. You will get through. Yeah. Be bold. Be bold. Advocate for yourself. Be courageous. Yeah. Be courageous. Advocate for yourself. Be bold. Express your desires. Yeah. Express yourself. Capricorn, advocate for yourself. I don't know, maybe you're dealing with doctors and you have to advocate for yourself. You have to express yourself. Maybe you're dealing with people that you have to defend yourself or defend your kids or your spouse from. Yeah, but you just want to be brave. You want to be bold. You want to express yourself. Express your desires, have strength, have willpower. Now is not the time to be passive. It's just not going to happen. You have to take action. Yeah, you have to take action, and you have to use your throat chakra. You have to speak. Yes, indeed. But yeah, the Queen of Pentacles is the breadwinner. She's working 9 to 5. She's coming home, cooking, cleaning, helping with homework, getting the kids ready for school tomorrow. Yeah, she's doing it all. But sometimes you have to learn how to balance work and your personal life. Like I said, with this fucking heavy responsibilities and obligations, sometimes you got to get somebody else to do it, Capricorn. It takes a village. You cannot do it all by yourself. Yeah, it takes a village. You have to get other people involved. You have to get somebody else to do it. You have to love on you. You can't do everything if you're not 100% well and able. Yeah, you have to take care of yourself. You have to love on yourself. You have to create a village that can help you. Yes, most definitely, because then you got the 5 of Cups here where you're crying. You're crying, you're drinking it away, you're devastated. Yeah, crying, drinking it away, devastated, hurt. Yeah, what's that song by Solange? I tried to drink it away. Solange said she tried to drink it away. She tried to sex it away. She maxed out her credit card. It's like cranes in the sky. It's like cranes in the sky. Sometimes, no, not sometimes, all the time. Instead of trying to drink it away, sex it away, work it away, shop it away, you have to face it. Like I just said, now is not the time to be passive. You have to face it, whatever this is. Yeah. So the five of Cups, which is water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, it's all about your emotions and feelings, where you're feeling a lot of regret. You could feel like a failure. It speaks about trauma, tragedy, wallowing in your self-pity. Baby, you got to give yourself some credit, baby. You got to give yourself some credit. You doing it all. You trying to juggle all these responsibilities. You have to give yourself some credit. Yeah. Yeah, it says give yourself a limit to wallow in self-pity. Give yourself a limit to wallow in self-pity and move on. We just talked about moving on right here. I feel like it's a lot of shit you got to move on from, Capricorn. Yeah. Move on. It also speaks about stop playing the blame game, playing the victim. Forgiveness. There's that big word, forgiveness. It's time for some forgiveness. Know that the forgiveness is for you, so that you can heal and move on. The forgiveness is not for the people that hurt you, that do you wrong. The forgiveness is for you, so that you can heal and move on. Know that you are doing your best and learn from your mistakes. We talked about that over here, learning from your mistakes. I'm telling you, your happiness and your contentment depends on you moving on. You moving on and giving yourself what you need. You can't wallow in self-pity. It's time to find some peace. Yeah, it's time to find some peace. It's time to accept what the fuck done happened and move on. It's time for contentment. It's time to see the positive. No more living in the past. No more living in the past. It's time to recover from regrets. What's that song by Jay-Z where he said you got to learn to live with regrets? You know, sometimes we have to learn to live with our regrets. Yeah. But we can't stay there. We can't stay there in the past. We got to move on. Yeah. We can't stay stuck in the past drinking and trying to do everything to make it go away because that's not going to make it go away. Yeah. You got to take action. And sometimes that may mean reaching out to a life coach, a counselor, a therapist, someone that can help you and give you tools with your emotions and feelings. Yeah. And how you can, move on and put things behind you. And, a lot of that has to do with forgiveness. Forgiving folks that hurt us and forgiving yourself. Yeah. Forgiving yourself for allowing things that happen. Yeah, for allowing the things that happen that you knew better. Yeah, you have to forgive yourself first and foremost. Most definitely. Because it's time for a renewal. It's time for a new thing. It's time for a change. Yeah. Wait, baby, you got contentment and satisfaction here. Your dreams coming true. Your prayers coming true. Yeah, you can't be wallowing in this self-pity. Yeah, it's time to accept it, forgive, and move on. The obligations and the burdens that you've taken on, I don't know. I feel like it may be from a divorce. Like I said in the beginning, I feel like somebody got dropped like a hot potato. Somebody may have passed away, rest their soul. But yeah, it's like you're doing it all alone. And you have to have a village, Capricorn. You cannot do it alone. Yeah, most definitely. And like I said, you got to get somebody else to do it. If you got a struggling musician spouse sitting in that house, look, you working late, you got to tell your spouse, look, you got to pick the kids up from school today. I'm working late. Yeah, you can't be ripping and running, trying to do everything, Capricorn. Yeah, you got to give yourself some love and some care. Yeah, and find a balance between your personal life and your professional life. Yeah, because it's easy for things to get unbalanced where you're giving more time to work and then the family's feeling neglected, and then you may be giving more time to family and things at work are getting neglected. So yeah, you have to find that balance. Yes, and delegate some shit that you can delegate. It takes a village, Capricorn. I can't stress it enough. It takes a village. All right, we're going to end over here with the Page of Pentacles, which is also you, Capricorn. This is Earth energy again. So whenever I see page cards, I think of children. I say honor your inner child. Do something you've always wanted to do to honor your inner child. Have some fun. It's time to have some fun. Put work away for a little while. Put this hurt and pain away for a little while. This resistance of change. Put it away. And honor your inner child. Have some fun. It could be going to Disney World. It could be going skating. Just as long as you're having fun and you're honoring your inner child. Yeah. I also speak about childhood healing. There may be some things from your childhood that you need to heal. Or you could be remembering, your childhood and missing your childhood. Either way, you want to be either healing your inner child or having fun by honoring your inner child. Yeah. But yeah, the Page of Pentacles speaks a lot about planting the seeds to your harvest. It's about learning and growing, planting the seeds to your harvest. It speaks about financial opportunities and new beginnings. Yes, I feel like everything's so fertile. Everything's so fertile. Like, you're really embarking on something big. You're coming out about something. It could be a pregnancy, like I said. It could be a project you've been working on for a long time that you're coming out about. Maybe even your sexuality. Hmm. I don't know if you have children, but this could involve your children as well. Um, Make sure you're being mature and responsible with your money, not spending your money childishly, saving money where you can. Yeah. And then we got a knight backing us up, a knight of pentacles. This is also Capricorn energy, well, earth sign energy. So with knights, I always speak about men. There's a man here, Capricorn. There's a man here. He's a knight in shining armor, and he's coming in on his horse to save the day. He wants to be the hero. Yeah, he wants to be your everything. He is a pinnacle, like I said, a Capricorn, like yourself, a Virgo or a Taurus. I feel like he got some money, but I feel like he's taking it slow and steady. It's like he doesn't want to move too fast. Or this could be you, Capricorn. You know, you don't want to move too fast with someone. You're taking it slow and steady. Yeah. But the Knight of Pentacles speaks a lot about routines, having a routine, working hard, not rushing. Yeah, not rushing, taking your time, having a routine, hard work, working towards your goals. Yeah. Capricorn, I feel like you are definitely working towards your goals, sticking to the plan, being consistent. It speaks about having a routine. Keep at it and you will see success. And also speaks about being boring. Maybe you're bored, or there's a man that feels like you're boring. Yeah. Or you feel like there's a man that's boring in your life. Two boring people living a life. This is giving me Ace from Paid in Full. And I'm getting Paid in Full. Ace, his girlfriend was pregnant, and he was like, why are you with me if you think I'm so boring? She said, because I'm boring too. Now give me that money so I could go shopping. Yeah. So I don't know. I feel like maybe you and your significant other are both boring. Yeah. And then we got the sun here, shining bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. This is more kids. This is all about joy, marriage, and happiness. Yeah. Ooh-wee. Capricorn, I'm picking up on joy, marriage, happiness, having children. I said in the beginning, I'm sensing pregnancy. Ooh-wee. We ending this beautifully. Let's get into, where should I go with this? Let's get into the sun sign financially. Because I feel like financially here, everything is good. You're learning, you're growing, you're planting the seeds to your harvest. I feel like you and your spouse are like a power couple, and you're learning, you're growing together, you're planting the seeds to your harvest, and then you got the sun shining here bright like a diamond with kids and marriage and joy and happiness. This is beautiful. Let's get into the sun real quick before we get up out of here. Yes, Capricorn, I feel like you have found your person that you can relate to, that is boring like you, that likes to do the same things you do. And that's beautiful. Yes. Let's see. Let's get into the sun card financially really quick. I don't want to stay too long. But yes, the sun here speaks about enlightenment, joy, marriage, material happiness, success, and vitality. Baby. This is fire energy. Leo, Sag, and Aries. It could be an Aries that you feel like, you want to make them the only one. You want to put a ring on it, or they want to put a ring on you. Yeah. I will say fire energy and earth energy is a little toxic. It's a little difficult, but like I always say, if you're emotionally mature enough to compromise and make it work in a relationship, it doesn't matter what sign you are. Fire signs are adventurous and passionate. They like to have fun. And earth signs, like I said, are more boring, more routine. So I feel like you could teach a fire sign how to be more, responsible when it comes to money, and they can teach you how to be a little bit more spontaneous, how to live a little bit, how to how to have a little adventure. Yeah, I feel like it could definitely work if you are mentally mature enough to make it work. Yeah. Or like I said, it could be an earth sign like yourself that's boring and you like to do the same things. You like your boring life together. Yeah. Take it as it resonates. But let's see what the sun is speaking about financially, because we got 2 pentacles over here. In finance matters, the sun is for abundance. Therefore, if it appears in your reading, you ought to be performing extremely well financially. All of your business endeavors, financial investments, and other money-making projects ought to be successful. Remember to set aside part of your riches to pay off any secret debts you may have, as they may also arise now. Baby, I started this shit out by saying the more money, the more problems. Yeah, there's a hell of a lot of abundance here. And like I said, more money, more problems. Yeah. So make sure you set aside some riches to pay off any secret debt, because they may arise. Your financial condition may be favorable and cozy right now. The sun denotes a state of thankfulness, plenty, and joy. And a monetary tarot reading is no exception to this rule. Additionally, the sun sheds light on objects, illuminating them and bringing them into the open. Any financial related elements that have been kept a secret can now be disclosed. Yeah. I feel like maybe you've been keeping this abundance a secret, this project a secret, this pregnancy a secret, your sexuality a secret, but now it can be disclosed. It's time to come out. Like Diana Ross said, I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Yeah, it's time to let the world know. Yeah. When upright, the sun appears, your financial status should be secure, which is, what the hell? A little gnat or something. I feel like somebody's a gnat. Somebody's bugging you, Capricorn. But yeah, your financial status should be secure, which is fantastic news. If the sun emerges, you might anticipate receiving a financial reward for your dedication and enthusiasm for your work. If you work for yourself, it may occasionally be advised that you get a promotion. Yeah, there's a promotion here. Yes. A raise, or maybe start a new business. Yes, this is beautiful. It's time to come out, Capricorn. Financial independence may be something you're progressively acquiring if you've been wise with your money. When you succeed, you may remember how difficult circumstances were back in the past. Yeah. Self-congratulate yourself and let those thoughts motivate you. Yeah. Let those thoughts motivate you when it was a struggle. Yeah. Let it motivate you that you will never struggle again. Most definitely. Yeah. But this is beautiful. Yes. Learn what you need to learn. Plant the seeds to your harvest. Have a routine. Keep at it. And you will see success. You will see the sun shining. You'll be shining bright like a diamond. Yeah. You'll be shining so bright like a diamond. That's Rihanna. I feel like I need to listen to that song. Yeah, but she was talking about her and her significant other shining bright like a diamond. I feel like you and your significant other are shining bright like a diamond. There's definitely joy here and happiness and marriage and children. This is beautiful, Capricorn. Yes. Yes, indeed. All right. I'm going to leave it here, Capricorn. Remember, it takes a village. It takes a village. You got to delegate some shit to other people so that you can take care of yourself. Okay? You got to let this shit hit the fan. Learn from your mistakes and move on. Your contentment, your happiness, and your satisfaction, all the shit you got over here is depending on it. Is waiting for you. Yeah, to move on, to let it go. All the devastation, the trauma, the loss. Yeah, it's time to let it go, baby. The future is so bright and beautiful for you, Capricorn, okay? All right, I'm going to leave it here, Capricorn. Enjoy Virgo season. Like I said, you are in your element. So enjoy it. Live it up. Yes. Live it up. You and me, baby. I feel like you living it up, Capricorn. Yeah, John Legend said living it up. He said no more putting it in the layaway because, boo, I got the money today. Okay, Capricorn. No more putting it in the layaway because you got the money today. Okay? Live it up. You and me, baby. You and your partner is living it up. What's at the bottom of the deck? Uh-oh. Yeah. But here we go. But that's why I never go to the bottom of the deck. But you're in a deep thought about something, Capricorn. You're in a deep thought, a deep contemplation. Like I said, this gives me mental illness. There's something going on here with an illness. Yeah. This gives me Lady Sings the Blues. Lady Sings the Blues had a problem with drinking and drugs, and she ended up in this medical facility, you know, where she can get sober and get clean and get, you know, the assistance that she needed. So I feel like if that's the case, Capricorn, you know, it's time to reach out and get some assistance. It may be time for a vacation because, baby, you've been working day and night. Yeah, you could just simply need a vacation. You've been working hard. You got some manifestation out here, and it's been hard. It's been a burden. You may need a vacation. Yeah, a retreat. I'm even getting couples retreat, even couples counseling. I'm hearing couples counseling now. Yeah. But the thing is to just reach out and get the treatment that's required. Don't just stay stuck trying to drink it away, work it away, sex it away, whatever you may be trying to do to numb it and get rid of it that's not working. Yeah, you have to face it. You have to face it and reach out for the proper assistance. All right, Capricorn, I'm gonna leave it here. I love y'all dearly. Taurus, you will be my final bonus reading in Virgo season. Virgo, I'm going to try to get back in and do one more bonus reading. I don't know, the storage on my phone has been acting very funny, so I don't know. I might just take a little break on doing tarot readings after I finish up with the earth signs, but we'll see how it goes. Until then, y'all take care of yourselves, all right, and be safe. Love y'all.